Sanhedrin Daf Nun Zayin Amud Aleph, 11 lines down by the two dots. Today's actually the line before two dots. Today's daf sponsored by the extra day Ezra Dayan in honor of his great friend Sammy Sit. Amar Yosef Amri Berav had Brav al Shlosh Mitzvot Ben Noach Neheragim on three mitzvot for a Noach for a goy they could be executed for. Gesher Siman. Al Gilul Arot V'Chal Shehud Mimad Birkat Hashem for the three mitzvot are illegal relations, murder, and cursing God. But keep it of Jad Bish, unless you really make sense why that you could kill someone for murder, because Pasuk says that Shofech Adam Ha'adam. The other two halachot that also that they're able to get killed for. If you want to say they learn from murder, then all seven should be all the other six should be learned from there. If you want to say because it included the words ish found in those pisukim, also the words ish is passed and is placed in the topic of serving of Dazara, so that should also be included. When it says, it's true. Four of them are executed, the three before, plus serving of Dazara. Is a Ben Noah really killed for Avodah Zarah? But it says, sounds like we said that only for what Bnei Israel will be executed for a Avodah Zarah, a Ben Noah is warned. Sounds like not killed, but rather warned. Where it says, yes, when it says warning, when we're referring to execution for them. Okay. They hold it all seven mitzvot they get killed for. And the Torah revealed to us the violation of murder, and the same halakha of execution applied to all seven. But I guess the Ben Noach where it says is Ben Noach killed for just for theft. But it says regarding theft. If he stole, robbed, or he took a beautiful woman as captive in battle, anything similar to those. Kuti b'kuti, if it's like one kuti against another kuti, we said a kuti is like a person who's a sketch type of convert that wasn't really a real convert, but they have special halachot. So if it's kuti to kuti, v'kuti b'Yisrael, kuti to a Jew, asur, it's asur. B'Yisrael b'kuti mutar, but Yisrael to a kuti is allowed. And it says allowed doesn't mean it's recommended. It's just you don't get punished. Where it says v'imita if you want to tell me that it's asur, yani you be hayav, then technically it should have just said it would be hayav, not asur. Hayav mita for theft. The Gemara says mishum dekava element in the mutar asur. Yes, it's more terminology, technical terminology, because beginning the second part of the Breta rather says that it's asur to do something, and therefore sorry, it's mutar to do something. Therefore, the first half we say asur just to keep the terminology as symmetrical. The Gemara says chayuva. 1 second. That means that whenever the Tanah holds that it's chayav, mitnektani. He says it explicitly elsewhere though, because the Tanah the other part of the Breta says regarding murder. Kuti v'kuti v'kuti b'Yisrael hayav. You're chayav in there. Yisrael b'kuti patur, and over there you're patur. We see over there you do say chayav. Not we don't say asur mutar just to keep it symmetrical. The Gemara says hatam l'hachilitni. The Gemara says regarding murder, how you supposed to say it? Litni asur mutar. You can't say mutar or asur over there. You can't say mutar for a Jew to kill. It's asur for a goy, but mutar for a Jew to kill. No. But it says kuti v'ro regarding to a kuti or a shepherd of people who are usually suspected of theft. You don't have a mitzvah to save them from danger, and you can't obviously put them in danger. So we see you can't kill anybody, and especially not a kuti. So there's no heter for a kuti. Therefore, they can't use the lashon of mutar and heter, mutar and asur over there, where it says kayetze begezel mai. Okay, we said earlier it's similar to gezel. We said captives and stuff. And similar to gezel? What type of thing is similar to theft? Gemara says, referring to someone who works in the vineyard and is eating the grapes without permission. The Gemara says, what type of worker? If he's working when he's harvesting them, he's eating them. Hetero, he's allowed to eat. Halacha is allowed to eat. And maybe you don't say that's somewhat after it's processed, because I'm arguing that it is straight up robbery. Why are you saying it's similar to robbery? The Gemara says, he's robbed against the halakha, and after it's harvested, he ate, but less than a shavuot brutal. So therefore, it's semi-robbery. The Gemara says, "Iachi mikuti b'Yisrael asur." Is that a kuti against a Jew asur? Haba mechilahu. The Jew is able to forgive him for that such a minor theft. The Gemara says, "Yes, he'll forgive him for the minor theft, but he'll still get upset from it. The Gemara says, "Kuti bikuti goes in." One second, if a kuti were to do that minor theft to another kuti, you should not be able. That should be straight up theft because they're not able to be mochel. Only goyim have the ability to be mochel. Gemara says. Okay, it's talking about a case. What's similar to robbery? It's a person who does not pay his workers on time. Kuti asur, he said the kuti mutar. One kuti against another kuti, a kuti against a Jew is asur, but a Jew against a kuti is allowed, is not asur. What's a case similar to taking a beautiful woman as a captive? The Gemara says, Ben Noach takes a slave woman as a slave. Ubal, then he has relations with her. And he's killed because he wasn't allowed to marry her. The Gemara says, Director never told us anything that's similar to murder because you can't compare anything to murder. The Gemara says, if you want to find something similar to murder, maybe you're not talking about the following by Tanya. Okay, similar to murder, that's not direct murder, is a person is getting chased to get killed. He has a attempt to kill the other person as self-defense. However, if he has the ability, like we saw earlier with Yoav and Avner, if he has the ability to wound the guy instead of killing him to save his own life, you should. And if you don't, you still aim for that, you can get executed for it. Ashkach Berev Yaakov Berachad Ketiv B'Sef Lahava Ketiv B'Sef Berachad Berav. It's on the following: Ben Noach Nerek B'Dayan Echad. A Noach can get executed in a betin of one judge. Ben Echad with a single witness. Slovatra without warning. All these cases are not the same with Jews. Jews you need 3 judges or 23 rather, and you need a warning and 2 witnesses. The Gemara says, "Maybe each one testimony has to come from a man, not a woman, like we hold. And even a relative can testify, which we hold is not allowed. They can even get killed for killing a fetus." Nowadays, most of the world be chamita. Says, I feel we see from there that one person can judge. Every living thing. I feel like a warning. I feel even more minutes. Ish rather, the woman, his brother, I feel could even a relative. Where is another included in fetuses, man blood in blood. What type of person is another person? The Mer is referring to a fetus inside his mother. Another opinion, why does not include the fetus from that pasuk? Because he learns the following: right? He's learning this pasuk teach you the following: his blood shall be spilled like in a man. What type of situation where you kill someone without shedding any blood? That's referring to henek. Okay. Woman's not chayav in the concept of taking part in the bedin of Ben Noach. He shall command in that pasuk is included woman, where it says the children of the men, yani, can be part of the court system. The women, however, are meant for tzedakah, righteousness. That could be translated, like we heard earlier, as compromise or actual taking care of charity. A female Noach who kills someone should not be executed. Be excluded from the word of ish. Not a woman is included. The Gemara says no. That pasuk includes women. A woman, Noach, female Noach, Ben Noach, Bat Noach should not be executed for adultery. Al Ken Ya'azov Ish, Lo Isha, because a woman. The Gemara says no. Pasuk refers to marriage as combining the people together. That is also combining them the Isur, adultery together. Ish, man. Why did the pasuk of adultery have to refer to say man? And about the kutim to include kutim, they are warned against arayot, illegal relations like a Jew. They're not halacha from here. The following pasuk, more, as we said earlier. By the Marishon says that it's the halacha teaches you that they're asur to have illegal relations. Where it says hatam barot did who? That's referring to a Ben Noach having adultery with a married Noach woman. That's quite out. It's referring to Jewish, it's referring to adultery with a Jewish woman. Then I say for Baal Israel, he doesn't mean Israel. Because we have he comes with a Jewish woman, a legal married woman, he gets judged with a Jewish beti. So Nagar says, what do you mean Jewish betin? Amar Nachman bar Abar, Wallah, Shechal Dadim, Dadim Mahatara, the halacha is that you need the full case of bedin, a proper 23 judges, two witnesses, and a warning. The Gemara says, Migra Gara. 1 second. How's that possible that we'll say that? You just said that a Ben Noach betin has one witness, one judge, no warning. So now he lives with a Jewish woman and be harder to execute him? Versus Allah Rahman, no. Then it's referring to this halacha is a Noach person who had adultery with a Nara Murzav, and a woman who was Nara with Erusin. The two let they don't have a concept of being with Me'urasa in non-Jewish world. Therefore, then they have dinner. Therefore, they have to be judged in our bedin. Okay. How about Isha regarding regular adultery, married woman? Bidina the hudla b'din we should be judged according to their bedin. It says Baal and Amrusa, and then Skila. If he does with them an Amrusa, he gets Skila, which is in Jewish court. Al-Isha adultery, gets strangulation, also our Jewish court. They even didn't do if it's their court, they should have gotten uh Hereg, which is beheading. So how come we're saying it's our court, which is kind of where I said the Martin Nachman right side my was referring to married woman. She got married but didn't have relations yet with her husband. There was no Yisur for regarding a Noah. They don't have marriage technically, and therefore there's no concept. Therefore they're judged in our bedroom. Adultery with a woman who's been married with who had relations with her husband. That's their marriage according to halacha for us. But if she had a wedding ceremony but did not live with her husband yet, they're not considered married, and therefore there's no adultery. And I did from the but then any erva that a Jewish court would execute a Jew for, Ben Noach Muzran, they have a warning against for Ben Noach. And Ben if there's no warning for a Jew, and Ben Noach Muzran, no execution for a Jew, no warning for a Ben Noach. The other man, say, there are many ariot, that a Jewish man will not get executed for, Ben Noach Muzran, and a Noach is warned against it. How? Israel, if he akutis with a Jewish married woman, Nidam ben Israel, he gets killed in Betin, our Betin. Arat ben Noach, if he's with another Noach woman, Nidam ben Noach, he gets executed there, in their Betin. But I know the only difference in halachot, quote unquote, is a woman with arusa. Why wouldn't bring the other case I mentioned earlier, the case of entering marriage without relations? That only applies to a Jew, not a Noach. Versus over there, it's referring to according to halacha Menashe. It says all executions are chenek, and whether it's our woman in the chuppah without relation to the husband or theirs, it's the same mitah of chenek, and therefore there's no difference. We rarely hold that any erva that a Jewish court executes, it's only a warning against Ben Noach. But it says ger Jewish ger that converted when he was in his mother's belly. He was born in after his mother converted. He's related to his mother's relatives. He's not related to his father. What I mean? If he married his sister from his mother, he has to divorce her, even though technically, according to the Torah, he's not related to her. However, the Torah does not want people to think that the conversion is fake. Meaning, if this guy is marrying his maternal sister, people who saw him convert, the goyim, are feeling like, wow, this guy became Jewish and now he's doing things that he would not have done if he did not become Jewish. Therefore, he has to divorce her. You can, but if it's paternal sister, it's allowed. If you married a maternal sister, you send her out. You can, but a paternal sister, he can stay with her. If you married a maternal sister of his mother, and send her out. His father's sister, you see, if says he has to send him out, you can keep her. You can say, whoever she any relation to the mother, you'll see, he has to send her out. But if the convert married a woman because of a father relation, you can marry her, stay married. Is able to marry his wife and his brother, or his father's brother's wife, any other arayot are mutar to him. So the Gemara says, what is all other? Includes his stepmother from his father's second wife. Now, the Gemara says, he married a woman and her daughter and then converted. He has to bring one to his house and he has to divorce the second one. But he should not bring both, marry them at all. Meta Ishtov, his wife died, Mutar Honto, he's able to marry his mother-in-law. Like Gemara says, "Ikid Amri Mu'asula Honto." A lot of the person says that he can't marry his mother-in-law if she converts afterward. However, the whole point of it is to show you that earlier we said that a Noah cannot marry someone that a Jew can't marry, and therefore he can't, even though we say he can marry his father's wife, we know a Jew cannot marry his father's wife. The Gemara says, "How about Avidan lo kasha nasi?" Like, how about Rabbi Meir, how did it? Lazar, how did Rabbi Akiva? Depends on which opinion. The Tanya person says, "Al ken yazod ishat aviv etzimo." It doesn't matter. Aviv achot aviv. When it says his father, yes, he can't marry his father. It means he can't marry the sister of his father. In Mo, his mother, achot imo, the sister of his mother. With Meir Akiva Meir, aviv eshet aviv, father refers to the wife of his father. In Mo mash, when it says he can't marry his mother, it means he can't marry his actual mother. You see, according to Akiva, a ben Noach can't have marriage or relations with a woman that a Jew also can't marry. According to Lezer, I hold that he can, and therefore it's not a factor. But Davak, the pasuk says he shall be with his wife. Lo b'zachar means he can't marry a male. Be'ishto has to marry his wife. Lo b'shel he can't marry his friend's wife. Gahilu basar echad has to be together one marriage, one person. Mishina asim basar echad, that means he has to. Man's only have relations with someone who becomes attached to, which is what exclude behema v'chayah, that excludes an animal or wild animal. She'ena asim basar echad, they don't have a connection like a human does.